Good morning. So today's a Monday morning. I want to try and finish some of these old illustrations off. So what I've got here, I've got some black acrylic paint. I've just put some water on it. But what I really need to do is put this aside and just get a test piece of paper, because I want to test a splatter technique. I want to see what it looks like. It might be too runny, but I know that's perfect for the black. So what I need on here is, on this illustration to the side, I need some black splatters, and then I need some white splatters. So I've got these old paints which I've had for years. Well, I've used them a little bit, but for black and a titanium white acrylic. So what I'm going to do is just put that bit of test paper aside. So I've got the consistency right of that. So what I need to do is add some splatters. Now I want some splatters on the white bit around, the outside. So I'm just going to add bits here and there. I don't usually use this technique a lot, but it'll look effective. I just want it on the outside, really, all the black. I've got to be careful with my hands, so try and. But it doesn't matter if it goes on some other bits; it'll just add to the whole sort of look of the drawing. I'm going and working my way all the way around. Can't see at the top. Try and turn it around. There we go. Maybe dip a bit more in. Just use the test paper just to make sure. Yeah. Normally I'd use like a toothbrush, but we'll just see how we go with it. So what I want to do now is add some white. I want some white splatters, more in the darkness here. So we'll get some of that all set up and see what we can do. So now I've got some white mixed up. I've added a bit of water to it because the acrylic paint is a bit was a bit thick and old, really, so I'll just do the same, just test some splatters. Now that's a bit, need it to be a bit more runnier. Different black. What I try and do is just add some splatters, but that'll be a bit better. So right now I can just add them to these areas. Just add it all the way around. Doesn't matter if any go on the middle bits, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Move this up slightly. Some more there. Thicker bits there. So I've got to let this all dry. I'll leave that for now. Yeah, it's had an interesting effect to it. So as you can see, it's added a nice splatter effect, black and white. The white's a bit weak, but I can just go over that with a bit of you know, my white jelly roll pen, add some more little dots. So right now I've got to put this aside just to let it dry, and I've got to wipe this table down because it splatters everywhere. So on to the next bit. More white canvas from Pound Shop because I need it, and another canvas because I'm going to start another painting. I don't know what, so we shall see. So I'm in the paint splattering mood today. I've got some crimson red acrylic paint with a dash of water on it, so what I just need to do is just maybe add a bit more water. I think I'm going to add some blood drips to this, or blood splatters, possibly the background, and maybe, yeah, maybe just the background, I don't know. So what I need to do is just get a little test paper and just test it first. I think I've loaded too much, but no, that's okay. So just gently flick. Splattering quite a bit on here. I can smell the acrylic paint. So I'm going to give it a nice little just look, maybe have it thicker in some areas. I was going to do something detailed in the background, but now I like to experiment a bit, so it's easier. Maybe do some finer blood splatters, maybe on the bandages here and there, just under the eyes. Don't want to go too overboard actually on the mummy creature, but large drips there. To draw some actually on there. I think that'll do for now. Just finishing adding this Barrow pen red for the blood. Just dripping. Done all the main drips. I'm just doing these bits here. I'll be blending these, and I'll be adding some other, maybe some pinks and stuff to the mix of this drawing, as well as some more grey tones as I go along. Trying to complete some drawings this week, and then next week I can start over, hopefully, with a lot of these having been done, and yeah, should be cool. I've got some other stuff to show you this week, other cool projects and stuff, so yeah, should be fun. Right, try and work out some of these more grey tones. Just here and there. I haven't erased the pencil lines. If there's any on the outside, I'll just erase them last, but yeah, no rush. I like the worried frown that I've done on this, like a zombie head. I'm going to do some red in between there, or like bits of flesh and stuff, to see how it goes. It's all fun, fun, fun. In the sun, 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 yeah. Whatever. Some textures. Actually, this is something I haven't really done much of, adding textures and blending and stuff, so I'll just show you maybe this little section here. So I'm using a dark cool grey 4 just to get some nice textures on the side there, and we'll use a number 3 now, and we'll try and blend them down slightly. Do like finer lines in between and a little bit over the tops of that cool grey 4. And then you get the next, actually I'll go for the lightest one, which is the cool grey 1, and then you can go over some of the more lighted areas and leave some white spaces. And I think if I had some like maybe some greens there, it look like rotted looking skin and flesh, so it should look good. It's a farm of green pens, don't know where they're hiding. Yeah, it's just about adding layers, like I always say. Maybe add some red veins on these eyes just for some fun. It's always good. Red bits there. You can slightly see them. So I've cleaned up this Chucky drawing a bit. I have to do a bit more cross hatching under there before I start to colour this, and you know, this black area I might sort out and maybe do some splatters for the background. Yeah, but I've erased all the pencil lines. I've even erased the writing a bit there, and you know, there's still a few there, but I'll erase them before I start to colour the rest. And straighten that knife out, and although that knife's slightly large, larger than normal, still I'll just lift it like that. So just have to add a bit more cross hatching just under here and behind there, bits there, and just add a few more details to it before I start to colour this, but definitely want this one out of the way as well, so that's what I'm working on. So in the background of this Walking Dead zombie, I thought about doing maybe out in like the forest, you know, where the trees are in the background, so that might make a nice sort of like art print really. I'll just have to position the trees. Not too sure, maybe do maybe one real close up, big tree there. Sort of like consciously leaving like a border, a slight border on the edges, so I can have a nice tidy drawing or art print. So that's a tree behind there, and then we'll have some maybe thinner trees in the background. Maybe, don't know, like little trees there and some other trees in the background there. Don't know, just try and sketch it out. Always leaving a border on the you know, the outside at the top. I think it'll look good with like trees in the background, lots of green and browns maybe in the background, and just see, maybe loads of grass there. Just pencil it all in. And maybe some leaves and stuff on the floor there. Just sketch it all in. Planning it out, so I'll just see what I can do with that as I go along. But I like the look of this one. It's a really rotten zombie from The Walking Dead, so that'll be a good art print to sell. So I've just found a couple of books that I've been looking for, because I realised I got them, and I'm sure I got them. I didn't dream it or anything. You know, I'm always losing stuff, so it's there's a tattoo source book and there's another one underneath. Ignore his stupid expression. He's just, he thinks it's hard, but he's not. I don't know who he is. He's probably the writer of the book, knowing me, even though there's not many words in it. Yeah, so these are just like idea books for tattoos, like inspiration sort of source book. Different ideas. There's witches, there's trolls, elves, mermaids and all sorts, and fairies and stuff. It's a really good book that I was looking for, because I want to get into drawing some tattoo designs and things, and create more and often to sell. You know, because I'm slowly trying to build up my store online, and you know, there's some good drawings, but then there's some not so good drawings, but then you can try and improve on them, or not copy them, but try and make them more your own. Maybe include some of the design, but then change a lot. It's really good for ideas, inspiration with tattoos and things like that. This book's okay, but I prefer the larger one underneath. Some good ideas though. Yeah, so there's lots of really good tattoo ideas, and some like tribal type things like mandalas and things to draw and get ideas for. So glad I found them books. Just thought I'd quickly show you them. So I've gone over some of the white splatters because they was looking a bit grey, so I've just used like the white Sakura Jelly Roll ink pen, just to sort of like brighten them up a bit. And I think I've finished this one definitely now, so that's one finished out of God knows how many drawings and illustrations I've got to finish. All I need to do is just sign it, scan it, and then it'll be for sale as an art print. So if you want to buy this, if you want to buy the original, once I've scanned it, then it's up to you. Make me an offer. Hey, that's more like it. Yeah. What are we escaping for, boy? Get here. Mushroom. Oh yeah. You know, it makes sense. It's not even dinner time. Didn't you bring out to this party? So I can't remember if I've shown you any of these drawings. I don't know. I've just been tidying up through my drawing archive. Like a zombie drawing there, another skull drawing. Drawn many of them. Just various ideas. I probably have shown you some of that. I can't remember actually, to be honest. I've got that many drawings, unfinished sketches here and there I've filed away. That is Eddie. Yeah, I'm sure I did a YouTube video drawing Eddie, but I'll probably draw a better Eddie from Iron Maiden. But yeah, quick skull idea, some kind of skull tattoo idea, I don't know, with a little mohawk hairstyle. Zombie, I probably have showed you that one. Yeah, and there's a pirate skull that I was working on. I've done quite a few of them as well. So a lot of these I've just filed away and just forgot about, really, to be honest. Like a weird zombie, mutated zombie skull head thing with no ears. Some kind of demon. Yeah, I don't know if I have shown you this before. I'm just not sure. I'm sure I have. Yeah. Weird character. Looks a little bit like Kylo Ren. Some demon bits and bobs there, and a skull drawing. Skulls are featured heavily from my YouTube channel because they're easy to draw, and I can draw different variations of them. That one is something that I started but I never finished colouring with pro markers. That was I think the 1 Grey 5 that I started to use, but then I just didn't finish it. Something there, I don't know, just an idea, but I never finished that either. That's the drawings. I had a Chinese dragon that I drew on my YouTube channel. I've just got that video up. Although I can't remember if it was my Wayne Tully 1 channel or my Draw Fantasy Archer, I just can't remember. Another skull, like a zombie skull. I like that drawing. Nothing there. I think I must have took them drawings out. An idea that I had, skulls on chains, but I never really finished it off, to be honest. Skeleton key, I did that on my YouTube channel, and I did the demon heart on my YouTube channel as well. It was more of like a realistic type heart. Skeleton warrior, I did that on my YouTube channel. I wasn't really happy with the hand that I did, messed that up, but never mind, these things happen. And like a demon bursting out of someone's chest, I think that was the idea back then. I like that zombie skull. It's like a toxic, melting mess. I like it. That was I think that was the voodoo skull that I did on my YouTube channel. Yeah, did a lot of drawings here. My horror concept art that I did on there. I'm sure I did that on my YouTube channel as well. And that, I'm sure I drew that on YouTube. I can't remember. I think it's best just to show you some of these, and a drawing there which got a bit of coffee on it, but unfortunately I started to ink it. But that was back when I used to use these gel pens, which when they got wet, it started to, bleed on the page, and so now I use the waterproof ones always, and white card, which is thicker than normal paper, because I used to use real thin computer printer paper. Yeah, so that was just another folder of drawing, and I think I'll wind this vlog up now, and because I've got to try and edit the next one, because I've got bits and pieces to still film for that one. Yeah, but I'm still enjoying this vlog. Business, it's just remembering to edit them. Sometimes I forget, and you know, I'm busy doing other drawings and things throughout the day, so yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers now.